Hello there. How's it going? It's me. Big surprise. Yeah. Well, I'm out of words to say already. Great start. Great start. I'm always good at this. Never find someone quite as good as me. Anyways, we're gonna keep playing Danganronpa today. I left off with the intermission. Yeah, the trial, the first trial. What it was something like that, you know. Pause the music. Fixing some things. Give me 1 second. Hang on. I'm very good at this. Very good. Can assure, very good. Let's see. We're gonna do that. Then it's gonna show up there. We're gonna transition. Boom. Boom. Hey! I always get nervous when I pull up this game. For some reason, it's just this game, but the game capture does not work. That's loud. I'm guessing it's just louder than... It's probably not. It's quieter now. It'll be fine. Anyway. Game capture works fine with all the other games so far that I've tested it on. But just this one. This is the only one it doesn't work on, and it worries me. I don't know why it doesn't work, but you know, I get nervous with this game, man. It's very finicky, I guess. At least when streaming it, apparently. Anyways, we left off at the intermission. That's where we're gonna end up. I have no idea how long the trial's gonna last, so, if it goes to the 2-hour mark, which, if it does, that'd be very scary. That's like a 5-hour trial. I can't imagine it'd go to the 2-hour mark. But anyways, if I get to 2 hours by the end of the stream, I'm just gonna end it there, but if it's not, then I'll go on for a bit longer, like maybe the day after. Anyways, let's continue! Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but, okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who have figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their safe data melted away like butter. But if you guess the right, I'll award you with $10 billion. $10 billion? Of course, for those who don't know who the killer is, you can just continue on.
What are you gonna do?
I have no idea who it is. Left mouse button to continue on. B to guess the killer. Continue on. B to guess the killer. There's no way you'll be able to guess who the killer is.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
I hit the B button on my controller because I didn't know, because I tried the B on my computer and it didn't work.
You're so evil.
Villain, you're truly a villain. Ah, I guess I didn't get to guess it. Anyways. Class trial reopened. Resume!
I'm Monami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now.
Please stop your throbbing heart. That is slightly scary to hear.
The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed. And his killer is among this group of students?
That's
no,
a shock to you?
I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it.
Really?
'Cause I believe in everyone.
Your
So
optimism
do your best.
disgusts
And
me.
don't forget to save regularly.
I'd do that. It's fine. We're good. Anyways,
Well, what now?
I've forgotten what's happening.
If the knife isn't the murder weapon, there's no definitive proof that
All
I'm
right.
the killer.
I feel the need to mention, I have no idea how many times they're gonna say it during the second half of this intermission, but I have my shot glass and I have my now full thing of water. I filled it up. We'll see how many times they say it during the second half of this trial. So, that's here. I forgot to mention that. I'm opening the bottle. Give me a second. There we go. Okay.
Shut up! We'll be the judge of that.
You say you were shoved away, but you can't actually prove it, right?
That's right. Even if a different weapon was used, it does not mean Nagito has been cleared of suspicion.
But there's another reason why I don't think Nagito is the killer.
There's still more?
Based on what we've discussed, Byakuya was killed under the table, right?
Oh boy, we're starting it up. Here we go. Under the table, number 1 for second half of trial. Let's see if I can actually keep count this time.
Is there something wrong with that?
Well, even if that's true, I feel Nagito looks, clean.
Nobody's ever complimented me on my appearance before. Not even my own mother.
That's very depressing. Oh boy, are you okay, child?
I'm not talking about your looks.
What does Mikan think Nagito looks clean? Because Nagito isn't injured, because Nagito doesn't have a knife, because there's no blood on Nagito. Nagito doesn't have any dust on him.
See.
I see!
Are you trying to say something like, why didn't Nagito have any bloodstains on him?
Yes, that's it. Because under the table, there was a lot of blood splattered everywhere, right?
That's true.
There were even bloodstains on the inside of the tablecloth.
He stabbed Byakuya to death. It's strange he did not get splattered with an appropriate amount of blood.
I didn't get any blood on me. That is weird.
It is weird. Oh my god.
You just used something to block the blood, didn't you?
I mean, there was that tablecloth covered in blood.
Something that might have been used to block the blood splatter. What do you think it could have been? I guess we did see something I could have used. Isn't that right, Hajime?
Yeah, I remember it. Yes, there's only one thing it could have been used to block the blood splatter. I know what it is. The blood stain under the table! No, it was, No, where is it? Here we go. Storage tablecloth.
I can prove it with this.
Hey, they've really expanded
You're talking
his,
about the bloodstained tablecloth we found in the storage room, right?
They're really expanding his counters and stuff. Makoto's was just, no, that's wrong, to literally everything.
If there are bloodstains on it, that settles it. Nagito used the tablecloth to block the blood splatter.
But that was found in the storage room, right? Are you suggesting he hid it there after the murder?
You mean after the lights came back on? What would he have done if we'd seen him?
That's true. The tablecloth was pretty big. So even if you tried to hide it and take it with you...
I've already realized I've forgotten how many times they said under the table. I've already lost track.
Wearing a tablecloth, going under the table, getting a knife in a blackout, and stabbing someone. That's not just impossible for someone like me. Wouldn't it also be impossible for you guys too?
I think that's 4, maybe?
What does it mean?
Maybe the killer didn't necessarily stab Byakuya under the table.
That counts. Huh?
No, there's no mistake that the murder occurred under that table.
I'm gonna count that because it says under and table. There's just that instead of that. Duh. So that's probably like 6.
Even the inside of the tablecloth was bloody, so there's no denying Byakuya was killed there. But that doesn't mean where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are the same, right?
I don't understand at all!
Fair enough. The place where Byakuya got stabbed and where the killer did the stabbing are different.
Huh? Hajime, you look like you're onto something.
I cannot say I'm onto anything. I have no idea what's happening.
Really? But it sounds like a riddle.
I feel like I'm onto something, but it's still not clear what that is.
Yeah, understandable.
Under the table, but not under the table. If it's somehow
That's
possible,
2 in a sentence!
it's the only way that makes sense.
You can't do 2 in a sentence. Since when was that a thing? That's 8!
Moving forward, we should put aside all unnecessary preconceptions and
What's
just choose the
preconceptions
answer.
mean?
I think.
What's preconceptions mean? I have no idea. I'm not very smart. In scenes where you have to figure out important words, the improved Hangman's Gambit will occur. The goal is to line up the right letters in order so it reveals a keyword related to the incident. Improved Hangman's Gambit is like a little puzzle game. Various letters will be flying across your screen in directions. There are 2 rules you must remember. If 2 different letters clash, you will take damage. If 2 of the same letters clash, they will fuse. You may make 2 of the same letters clash while you try to let 2 different letters clash. What? That is what's most important. In order to do that, you can give it a distinct clash in it. Infuse, I think? I don't know. When you move the reciprocal of the mouse, press the right mouse button while it's on top of a letter. You can snatch the letter like a vacuum. That's what it means to catch a letter. Oh, catch. However, you can only catch 1 letter at a time, so please be careful. When you press the right mouse button, you'll have a letter caught. While you have a letter caught, you can shoot at the cursor while aiming. That's how you release the letter. I feel like they made Hangman's Gambit a lot more complicated. It was a lot easier in the first game. With catch and release, you can change the position of the letters and hit the letters into each other. Make sure you hit the same letters so you can fuse them. The fused letters will freeze together and get bigger. By pressing the right mouse button, you can blow it up and erase it from the field. This is called firing the letters. Catch and release the right mouse button, and after you fuse them, fire with the right mouse button. That's a whole lot of right mouse buttons. However, if you erase letters, you won't be able to clear the game. Ultimately, the main goal of improved Hangman's Gambit is completing the keyword. Display the question with the tab key to figure out the keyword. Will answer that question. About lining up the words, instead of pressing the right mouse button to fire a letter, press the left mouse button. If that happens at the same time the letter blows up, it will be sent to the keyword list. I'm struggling. If a sent letter is correct, it will fill in the keyword list. If it's not, the influence gauge will take damage. You must write the keyword in order based on the flying letters. Please think about it in a completed word. Please think about the completed word. Also, if you leave a fused letter alone for a while, it'll just blow up on its own. In that case, it will start to damage you, so please be very careful. It took so long to explain, but do you understand now? No! I do not understand anything. If you press the escape key during these scenes, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. I'm so lost. The place Byakuya got stabbed and the place where Kua did the stabbing aren't the same. Using those words as a clue, I should put aside my preconceptions and try to think about it. Something come to me. In just a little more, I have a feeling I can see something. You're seeing words? Hangman's Gambit. What? Hang on. What? So I have to... What? Is it under the table? Okay, so it can't be. I need an E. If I'm thinking about this right, I need an E. Ow. I shouldn't do them so early. Oops. Oh, I can... Oops. I'm doing great at this, I swear. I'm doing great. Why did I do that? There. Under... It's gonna be under the table. It's just under the table! Wait, T-A-B-L-E. Yeah, no, it's just under the table. It's just... What? What do you want from me? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. Ah, God. No? Ah, I did it! Ah! Wait! Oh, under the floor! I got it! I'm freaking out, man! Oh god, this is surprisingly stressful. Oh, I got rid of the O's! Darn it! I meant to... Darn it! I keep hitting the wrong button. I hit the right mouse button, not the left mouse button. Under the floor! I took so much damage from that, probably.
I got it! The killer must have stabbed Byakuya from under the floorboards.
I don't think under the floorboards counts as under the table, so I won't.
Under the floorboards?
Now they're just gonna keep repeating that.
The floorboards in the old building are full of gaps, and there was no carpet laid out under the table. If they stuck the weapon through one of the gaps, they could have stabbed Byakuya to death.
If so, that means the killer was able to get under the floorboards. Where? And how?
I kind of wish floorboards counted as well.
I don't know that yet, but I have a feeling there's someone here who does know.
You, Nagito! You're the one cleaning. That's right, if I remember correctly, there's one person who knows how to get under the floorboards. Oh wait, Tanaka! Tanaka, you found your earring!
You're the only one!
I just remembered that!
Hey, Gundam, you dropped your earring in the dining hall, right?
Are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Why'd you say it so slowly?
About that earring.
I said, are you referring to the Hellhound earring?
Yes.
About that Hellhound earring. You dropped it beneath the floorboards, right?
Ah, there it is. I found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. I can't laugh like that. Seems God exists for my benefit. I see. Good for you. However, how do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm into this opening. Were I to use a tool, that would probably not reach it either.
Just a bit longer and I would have reduced everything, including that old building, to ashes.
I have a hard time believing that, but you know, whatever.
However, it's just as the old legend said. The Hellhound earring has returned to its owner, to me!
Good for you, man. I'm so proud for you. So proud of you, proud for you, and good for you. You know, I'm out of words.
Is it safe to say that that earring is the one hanging from your right ear?
I don't see any other earring.
Could it be? Gundam
There's
wasn't
literally
wearing
no
an
other
earring during
earrings
the
on him.
investigation. And if he had it on by the time the class trial began, then that means Gundam was able to retrieve his earring from beneath the floorboards during the investigation.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So, Gundam knows how to get under the floorboards.
I wish floorboards counted as well.
It's understandable. After all, you fools only view the world through eyes of glass.
What does that mean?
But I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
Did you just put a hamster under there?
Truly, this is the evil 4th eye. Before the might of the evil 4th eye, all visual chaos is rendered asunder.
I completely forgot he had hamsters for a second.
What should I do? I'm embarrassed just listening to him.
I kind of, even though it was like a running bit with him, I kind of forgot he had them.
Oh,
Man up and speak more clearly!
Fine, I shall tell you all. The answer was in the storage room. One of my 4 dark devas of destruction, Mirage Golden Hawk, Jumpy, has seen beyond the chaos. A secret passage of doom leading to the underground lurks beneath a large assortment of random boxes. After securing a lighter from the supermarket, I threw caution to the wind and ventured below the floorboards. And as a result of that lonesome battle, I was able to recover the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. Tremble with fear, fools! Behold my power!
Good for you, man. You know, good for you.
There he goes blabbing about power and crap. You're ridiculous. You're just a breeder, you know.
Anyway, it sounds like you can go under the floorboards from the storage room.
I really want under the floorboards to count, but no.
Then that has to be how the killer did it.
I'm choosing to believe
beneath the floor is empty.
that
it's not that far to move from the storage room to the dining hall.
I'm choosing to believe that these guys just like saying under, like having saying things are under another.
I see. If they passed through the storage room, I understand why the tablecloth was put there.
The killer lurked under the floorboards during the party, and from there, stab, stab!
Are you sure?
You don't like stab, stab, stab? Should it sound more fleshy, like...
No, I'm not talking about your sound effects. You're saying they snuck under the floorboards, but that means they would have had to leave the party, right? So, was there anyone who was able to do that?
You could have done it. As far as I'm aware, you were the closest one to the floorboard. I mean, the thing in the storage room. Chiaki was outside. She wasn't even aware of what was happening. Pekka was locked in the bathroom. Who else was outside? No, that was everyone. It was just those 3. And then you in the kitchen. You see where I'm going here, right?
Then whoever wasn't at the party is the killer. They must be the one who was waiting under the floorboards.
Who wasn't at the party again?
I didn't participate, but I was guarding the entrance, remember? Monami over there can be my
Alright,
witness.
there's Fuyiko too,
right?
but...
Yes! This Monami over here is your witness!
I believe there's no need to discuss this matter further, but I was unable to leave the bathroom.
I was in the kitchen for a long time, but I frequently went to the dining hall to deliver my dishes.
The only person who wasn't at the party... Judging from the photo I took before the blackout...
It obviously has to be him!
Fuyiko? Hey!
Yay! It's decided!
What the fuck are you saying? I'm not the killer!
You sure?
Oh, really? What happened to the tough guy who was saying stuff like,
I can do it. Don't mess with me! I'll fucking kill you!
Damn.
see? You're making threats again.
Yep, that's right. Things are starting to get exciting.
Good news! You are now allowed to use the silencer. You can use the silencer with the right mouse button as many times as you want. When you use the silencer, you can shoot down the white noise. Also, when you shoot down the white noise, your time limit will increase a little. However, if you shoot an actual remark with your silencer, instead of the white noise, the time limit will decrease. So aim carefully when you use the silencer. Oh, but if you set the difficulty to gentle, the white noise won't appear at all. In that case, you'll still be able to use the silencer, but it'll be somewhat pointless. However, if you feel like doing a little bang bang, you can just use it to your heart's content. Bang, 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 bang. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun! Okay! Let's see, Kazuichi's account, Nekomaru's account, Nabuki's account, Terataro's account, Chiaki's account. That's a lot of accounts.
During the party, the killer was lurking under the floor like a cockroach.
Mm-hmm.
And they could have stared at panties all day.
Disgusting
without going to
perv.
the storage room in the dark.
Is that true, Fuyuhiko?
Don't act like I'm the fucking killer!
I just want to test it.
But
Yeah.
when the party started, nobody
Oh,
saw
God.
you, you know?
That's not true.
That means you have no alibi.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. I love saying that.
No, Fuyuhiko definitely has an alibi. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Huh? What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you.
I saw Fuyuhiko after the party started. There's no way he could have been waiting under the floor before then.
You should have said that earlier, dumbass.
It's still your fault. Like, why were you even lurking around the old building in the first place?
How is it his fault? We just cleared that it wasn't.
Shut up!
Maybe there really is a secret passage to go under the floorboards from outside, and he came to spy.
What'd you say, motherfucker?
That's not true. I know that.
Oh no!
Wow, he got chewed out, but he looks super happy.
Regardless, it's impossible to go under the floorboards from
That's
outside.
under the floorboards.
Chiaki and I already confirmed that.
Then someone definitely went under the floorboards through the storage room during the party.
Under the floorboards.
During the party? It was probably during the blackout. Well, if someone disappeared during the blackout, no one would have noticed.
But walking down that dark hallway to the storage room is like trying to make Eggs Benedict without any eggs.
What's Eggs Benedict? I don't know.
You're right. I couldn't even see the office in that darkness, and that room was much closer.
But is it really impossible? It might be better if we examine that possibility a little bit more.
It was super dark, you know? There's no way you'd be able to find your way to the storage room.
But I can't stop thinking about it. I feel like there's something I overlooked. For clarity's sake, once
It
again.
appears we're getting close to the final stage.
Alright, I forgot you existed.
The blackened or the spotless? Which is superior? I think it's time to settle this.
Make your argument. I have no argument. Fire door. The fire door. Murder threat? Put you in a Kitman list.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
String?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
No.
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
The killer's method of moving in the dark might be what that one person suggested. So I might be able to prove it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout.
Murder threat.
Moving to the storage room like
Party
that
dishes. Fire door.
is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Hang on. The Raelium case. There's a lot Byakuya had with him in the security. Okay, so there's a key to the other different now. It's not that one. Party dishes. A rock game picker. No, that's not it. Knife was found. The crime is not included in the equipment list. Other dangerous items. I think it might be the fire doors.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
No. Yeah, what a light. What kind of light? I don't know. Because it messed up with the evidence. I guess I should think. Maybe it's the string one.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room it's like making a seafood bowl without...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
No, that's not it. It's just that they use the string.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without...
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like...
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
What did that one person suggest? None of those are correct.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with my gut. What if they used a light?
It definitely sounds impossible.
I have no idea. I have no clue.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision goggles?
What a pain. I'm gonna go with... What if they used...
It definitely sounds impossible.
Hang on.
The hallway was really dark. Moving to the storage room is like making a seafood...
Is it really not...
What if they used a string like the cord?
Maybe there was another pair of night vision
No,
goggles?
that's not it.
The hallway was really dark during the blackout. Moving to the storage room like that is like making a seafood bowl without fish.
Is it really not possible?
What if they used a string like the cord?
Wrong button. Found cream scene. And a portable stove for cooking hot pots. A portable stove for cooking hot pots, you say?
Maybe there was another pair.
What a pain. I'm gonna... What if they used a light?
Ah, got it.
I
Consent.
agree with that.
Consent. Woo!
I know. The killer had a light with him.
Oh, I was right? But where could they have found a light?
There was one nearby for sure. See? It's written on the kitchen's equipment list.
20 forks, 20 knives, 20 spoons, 5 iron skewers, 3 frying pans, 20 wine glasses. There's also iron plates for barbecues and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. Iron plates and portable stove. I do recall seeing them on the shelves over there. This kitchen seems to be well kept. There should be no problem using it.
It's the portable stove.
Portable stove?
The portable stove isn't powered by electricity, and it's also small enough to carry around. So, the killer used the portable stove to move from the hallway to the storage room during the blackout.
I see. I never considered the portable stove. But there's a hole in your argument.
Where? Huh?
A hole? What kind of hole? It would be great if you could explain it to me in much more detail.
Shut up!
Oh, I wasn't making a perverted joke or anything. It's really not a perverted joke. I'm serious.
I don't want to hear any more bullshit from your mouth. Shut up!
Repeating yourself just makes it even more suspicious.
Now then, Hajime, will you battle against me?
I don't wanna.
No, that's wrong.
No, Dad, you're trying to be Makoto!
Will you be able to break through my argument?
What does he mean battle? It sounds like he's enjoying a game or something. Is he breaking the fourth wall? Is he doing a fourth wall break? Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna lose against someone like him. I don't remember how to play. Rebuttal showdown. Night vision goggles, storage room. Fire door. Equipment list. Night vision goggles. Storage room, tablecloth, party dishes.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
Oh.
He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
Shit.
The light from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Assuming the portable stove is used to... I know! It is the fire door. I don't think Kazuichi said it was wrong. It's wrong, but I guess I should...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
How do I...
He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
How do I get the other
light
one?
from the stove that you mentioned, it contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Hang on, how do I... Doing the portable stove is...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
What?
The light from the stove that you mentioned.
What?
It contradicts his testimony.
What?
Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
What? I'm trying to figure this shit out. It's definitely the fire door.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned.
How do I get what?
It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
How the hell do I do this? Door. I don't know. It's definitely the fire door.
What Kazuichi said earlier?
How do I?
He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
I'm trying to.
The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't know! I'm lost!
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony.
I don't
know. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I don't know! Assuming the portable stove was used as light, I know what it is. It's the fire door. How do I use the fire door?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony.
And what?
Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I used the fire door! There's no place to use it!
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned.
You want from me?
It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I'm not! I don't understand! There's no place to use the fire door, but the option is the fire door! I'm getting unnecessarily loud, I apologize. But, is... It's just Kazuichi's testimony. There is a rebuttal! It's the fire door! The fire door is a rebuttal! What? How do I use it?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Also, how do I do, like, other ways with...
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned.
Huh? What the hell?
It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
I'm not! What?
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier?
Oh?
He said the hall was too dark to see the office.
That's how
the light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you intentionally doubting his testimony?
Advance! I did it!
Don't doubt what Kazuichi said.
I learned!
What are you trying to say?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't was because the hallway was dark, right? So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway...
Such a mere hope this way.
Crap!
What? That's not it?
The reason Kazuichi couldn't was because the hallway was dark. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway... Wouldn't Kazuichi have seen... After all, he was walking near the hallway, right?
Oh, wait, shoot. Retreat. Hang on. Okay, I figured it out.
Damn it!
Oh, God.
Did you forget what Kazuichi said earlier? He said the hall was too dark to see the office. The light from the stove that you mentioned. It contradicts his testimony. Or are you
I'm
intentionally
so glad I
doubting
learned
his
how to do
testimony?
this. There we go. Advance.
I don't doubt what Kazuichi said.
I'm so glad I
What are you
learned how to
trying
do
to
this
say?
a minute before it's too late.
The reason Kazuichi couldn't see the office was because the hall. So if a light was shining in such a dark hallway, wouldn't Kazuichi have seen it?
Allow me to cut through those words.
I'm gonna cut through those words.
Nagito, did you forget? Or are you just pretending you forgot?
Or maybe he just didn't realize.
Huh? What are you talking about?
There should have been a wall that blocked light. I'm talking about the fire door in the hallway. If you close it, it would form a perfect wall in the hallway. Plus, the hallway rounds a corner just beyond the fire door. So even if there was a small gap in the door, as long as they passed the corner, the light still wouldn't peek out.
I see. You actually noticed the fire door. Just as expected of the ultimate... Oh, you still don't remember your talent, do you?
Who cares about that right now?
Yeah, that's not really...
Nagito, what are you plotting? For someone who insists he's not the killer, you are quite nosy.
Yes.
You sound
How dare
so
you be
scary.
nosy?
If you're that angry, why don't you take a deep breath?
You sure like to piss us off. How about I shut your fucking mouth for you?
Damn.
Hey, it's okay if you guys fight, but I won't allow a burly brawl that might offend people.
Oh.
More importantly, can you hurry up and decide who's the blackened already? Time runs out when I get bored.
Oh.
Fine, I get it. You're telling me to pass the torch, right?
Pass the torch?
Pass the torch?
We're going to ask the real killer, not an imposter like me, to show themselves.
You're obviously the killer, right?
If you think I am, I really don't mind. Whatever conclusion you ultimates arrive at, I will accept it, no matter what it is.
So you're telling me to call out the real killer, even though I don't really want to condemn that person, but there's no other way, right? The person who used the hallway's fire door as a cover and used the portable stove to move in the door. Oh, I know who it is. And snuck under the floorboards to stab Byakuya in the death. Okay, but it's only one person it could be. You and only you. You and only you! Me! It's me! I did it! I'm the murderer! But no, it's Byakuya Togami! He killed himself! Boy, that's a whole lot of deja vu to you.
You're the only one!
Yeah, you are.
Teru. Could it be you?
Huh? What? What are you talking about?
I was busy combing my hair, dude.
Teru's the killer? Is that true?
What are you talking about? There's no way!
Of course, that's simply my assumption. So if you have an objection, please speak freely.
Objection or not, why am I being treated like the killer?
Because the portable stove used in the murder came from
He's
the
got a very
kitchen.
quiet voice.
That's it? That's the only reason you're treating me like a killer? Isn't that a little drastic?
I don't know.
You're cruel. Cruel. Too cruel.
I mean, it makes sense.
Teru. That attitude is so not like you. For the ultimate cook to get so upset.
Gordon Ramsay.
Call me chef.
If you fall to aspersions like this, who will be there to support the future of the culinary arts?
The future of the culinary arts?
I don't know.
That's right.
Gordon Ramsay, maybe?
For the future of the culinary arts, you must face this and fight it fair and square.
I'm in your corner, dude.
You're right. Yeah, that's totally right.
So, what's an aspersion anyway? Is it yummy?
I think it's aspiration.
Did you know asbestos is yummy too? You should try some later.
Isn't that a drug?
Nagito, why are you interfering?
Let's assume that the killer used a light, and that they used the fire door to mask that light, and that they moved to the storage room and snuck under the floorboards. Then what? It's dark under the floorboards too, so how would they be able to stab Byakuya?
The glow-in-the-dark
You're
paint?
not gonna say they shined the light on Byakuya, right? The plan would have been ruined if he noticed.
That's right. What do you think about that?
You're just using him to get your thoughts across, aren't you?
There's no way you can answer, right?
Did they see
Personally,
beneath the
haven't
table at all?
investigated what's beneath the floor.
Hang on. No, they didn't. For some reason I thought they did.
If that's the case, then Gundam should know. He actually went under the floorboards.
No. Unfortunately, there was nothing related to the incident under the floorboards.
Oh god, they keep saying under the floorboards. I really want to
The only
Ah,
thing
my
I
camera!
found was a strange liquid shining in the darkness, near where Byakuya's blood was dripping.
There we go. The poor camera.
What? A shining liquid in the dark?
The glow-in-the-dark paint!
That sounds super important!
If there was a shining mark like that, they would have been able to move to it in the dark, right?
And in doing so, it might have been possible for them to use that mark to target the victim.
The victim was targeted by a mark. What was that mark? I know! The glow-in-the-dark paint! Where is it? This one.
I can prove it with this.
I can prove it with it. I just like
The mark
No,
you're
you're
talking
wrong.
about is the glowing paint that was applied to the knife, right?
and the duct tape, the knife and the duct tape.
Ah, by using the glowing paint as a target, they were able to judge where to stab even in the dark.
I see. The killer didn't target an actual person. They just struck the moment the glowing paint moved.
That would be the moment someone grabbed a hold of the knife.
So, the killer used the mark that I prepared for finding the knife as a mark for stabbing. I see. That's why Byakuya got killed when he took the knife.
He?
But if they were able to do that, wouldn't that mean the killer knew about Nagito's plan all along?
Well, Teru!
Seriously, I don't know anything. Really, I don't know anything at all.
Then
Suspicious.
can I ask everyone a question instead?
I don't know, can you?
You again? Just stop already!
Now. We should give everyone a fair opportunity to speak.
No matter how much they like to derail the conversation.
Teru is the killer. That would mean he went to the storage room during the blackout. And just what did Ibuki hear during the blackout?
Not gonna lie.
Don't step on my feet!
Nagito's surprisingly good at making arguments.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys,
Where are you?
Where are you?
Oh my god.
Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
She heard Teru's voice in the dining hall?
I don't like how good he is at making arguments.
Doesn't that prove Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout?
That's right! That's exactly it!
Is it
But
now?
Teru was in the kitchen the moment the blackout occurred, right? So, why was he in the dining hall?
I thought the blackout was only in the kitchen, so I panicked and ran out of there. Of
But how'd
course,
you
the
get-
hallway was dark too, but somehow I managed to move along the wall toward everyone's voices.
Well, it's not that far to move along the wall from the kitchen to the dining hall.
That sounds fishy.
It sounds awfully too
If
convenient.
I remember correctly, you can tell when a person is lying by licking their sweat.
Do you not know?
So, if you want, you should try licking me.
I hope you die. You know, I kind of hope you are the killer now. You're very disgusting.
No way. You look greasy.
But I heard Teru's voice in the dining hall! Ibuki swears on her honor!
That's right.
I
Teru
honestly
was
hope
in
you're the
dining
killer now.
hall, not the storage room. Which means he's not the killer.
But there's too much evidence pointing to him being the killer. I think he's the killer.
That's not it.
What? Oh. It's like mutants. Thank you. I look above my computer, and lo and behold, I see a flying thing of big Newtons. Kind of terrifying, not gonna lie. It was very startling to see. But you know, I will always enjoy a good snack. Anyways,
Why?
continuing.
Why do you want to keep falsely accusing me?
Stay under the table and I won't
don't
accuse
wanna
you.
blame you. I just...
You should be so proud of yourself, Hajime. You're just progressing toward the hope you believe in.
Really now?
Now, Hajime, show me more of your hope. Will that be enough to crush Teru's hope?
You're weird, man. You're deranged, but I like you. You're a cool character. Psychotic, but, you know, nice. Let's stand on the table, get up from the floorboard. What am I trying to prove? I kind of forgot.
Let me ask you again.
What?
Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I've already forgotten the question. What was the
I
question?
definitely heard Teru's voice.
Yeah, but...
It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something?
Why would we make a recording?
Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony.
Got
The
them on the
fact that I
floorboard.
was in the dining hall cannot be disputed.
No. It can be disputed. There's definitely a contradiction here within those remarks. I need to find it.
Let me ask you again. Did you go to the storage room during the blackout?
There's no way I went to the storage room. I was somewhere totally different.
I definitely heard Teru's voice. It's handsome, unlike his face. Maybe it was recording or something? Nope, definitely a live voice.
Right, as long as I have her testimony. The fact that I was in the dining hall cannot be... I'll shoot through that contradiction.
Haha, it can be disputed. Counter.
Just because we heard Teru's voice in the dining hall doesn't mean he was literally in the dining hall.
Yeah?
Huh? Why? Remember the floor in the dining hall? It was full of gaps, right? So even if you shouted from under the floor,
No,
it should have sounded just like the voices in the dining hall.
That's under the floor.
But...
I see. So he brazenly shouted from under the floor to make us think he was in the dining hall. Is that true, Teru Teru?
Hold on a second.
No.
Can you explain this, Teru Teru?
No.
I told you to wait a second, ain't I?
What? The heck did you just...
What are y'all even saying anymore? I'm telling you, I was in that there dining hall during the blackout.
Did you speak Southern?
Where are you from again?
I was born in West Asafu and raised in South Aoyama.
Hey, you guys! This guy's a major liar! If Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, he should have been there after the power returned, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I believe so. There's no way he could have gone back and forth in that dark hallway.
Huh? Was Teru Teru actually there during that time?
No.
I sure was. I was there the whole damn time.
Something like this shouldn't be decided by gut instinct. People's lives are at stake.
Damn right. You guys should have been deciding this on the spot with your hazy memories.
His accent is getting even worse. He's definitely lying.
However, I am not sure. I believe that he was there, and I believe that he was not there.
Well, we have nowhere to go.
Is there any way we can decide?
Why don't we consult his memories?
His
Gosh, yeah, don't be saying things like that. Don't make no sense. Can you even prove I wasn't in the dining hall?
chair?
I probably can.
Oh, you again!
Whether or not Teru Teru was in the dining hall during the blackout, in order to know for sure, we need to throw this that question at him. That question? Wait, hang on.
I can prove it with this.
Yep.
If you're claiming that you were in the dining hall when the power came back, then you should know how Mikan was positioned at the time, right?
Well, what?
Don't make me remember. It's so embarrassing.
No, this is a very important question. Well, Teru Teru, if you were really in the dining hall at that time, you should know the answer to that.
Poor Mikan.
It was a pretty clever way of tripping. There's no way you'd forget about it so easily.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I showed you something so unsightly.
How about it? You can't answer, Teru Teru?
That's weird. Just slipped from my mind.
A pervert like you should have been able to remember.
There's no way it would slip from your mind, especially not a pervert like you.
Yep.
Even so. Nagito, say something.
I guess you might have to give up now.
Wait, give up? What do you mean, give up?
Teru Teru. I'm disappointed too, you know. It's lonely watching someone I admire reach the limits of their
What
hope.
do you mean admire?
It kind of feels like a broken dream.
Admire?
Nagito, what are you doing? Why are you messing with the killer like that?
Well, hold on a sec. Don't go
Man,
moving
he's
this
going
along
back to
on
being
your own
Southern.
like I really am the killer.
Huh? But it's already decided, right?
No murder weapon hadn't been cleared up yet, Chef?
It's no use. I can't understand him anymore.
That's a fair
It
point.
appears he's saying the murder weapon hasn't been cleared up yet.
You understand him?
I understood
But
it.
it's such a sad defense. This is too cruel.
Oh, you calling me the killer? Then where's the weapon?
Come on, Manumi. Enough with the whimpering and translate.
He said, if you're calling me the killer, then where's the weapon?
The weapon, huh? It's not the knife, right?
Judging from Byakuya's wounds, it was a thin, edged tool that's roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
Also, if they stabbed from under the floorboards, the weapon would need to be at least 50 centimeters in length.
There was one of those spikes missing. Wasn't there?
After all this, who cares about the weapon?
Not good enough! Not good enough at all!
He said, not good enough. Not good enough at all.
The spike
Fine,
thing.
I got it. Let's try thinking about what the weapon was.
Wanna do it? Wanna do it?
What?
He said, try to do it.
What a confusing accent!
Yeah. Anyway, we need to focus on and think about this. A thin edge tool with a diameter of about 50 millimeters and at least 50 centimeters in height and length. Ah, God. The weapon that meets those requirements might have been used at the crime scene. Huh? What's that? What's that? I know what it is. Oh, I know what it is. Iron. Oh, shoot, bad. Shoot. It's iron skewer. I need a K. Sneeze. There we go. I need an E. I think. Yes. SKEWER. I know my spelling. Shoot, I just got rid of the W. Shoot. Ah, God. I need another E. No, shoot. That's an S. R. That's a K. E. Here we go. Skewer. I'm so smart. I know how to spell. I did so bad.
That's it. The weapon must be the iron skewer.
Huh? The iron skewer?
Before the party, as Byakuya was confiscating all the dangerous items, he spoke to Teru Teru.
I checked the equipment list and there seems to be one iron skewer missing. That's right. As far as I know, that's been missing from the start.
So that missing iron skewer is the weapon?
An iron skewer would match up with the wounds perfectly.
Hey, Teru Teru, where'd you hide the iron skewer?
Avril Lavigne!
What?
Avril Lavigne?
Huh? Did he really just say that?
What does
You're
that mean?
just saying random shit to fuck with us. You probably dumped it somewhere on the island, didn't you?
This school trip has a no littering rule. If he had violated it, the island sirens would be ringing non-stop.
Island sirens?
Just for
littering?
Also,
That's excessive.
I was on guard duty, and I never once saw Teru Teru leave the old building.
Which means he obviously hid it somewhere in the old building.
It's probably the kitchen again, right?
Teru Teru, just man up and be straight with us.
Oh,
you, a monkey? Finally, we're nearing the end. A cornered opponent will be surrounded by soul shields and simply will not listen to what you have to say. It will probably pain your condemned classmates, but this is a class trial after all. You must argue against your opponent, and destroy their soul shields. A high-speed dispute battle where you will need to break down a panicked opponent's excuse and nonsense. That's a bullet time. That's the bullet time battle. Sorry, the panic talk action. Panic talk action, PTA. We'll call it PTA. During PTA, you will destroy all of your opponent's soul shields, and you can deliver the final strike. In order to do that, you must destroy your opponent's remarks while following the tempo of the song. Time your button presses with the tempo marker and move it across the screen. Match the tempo marker by pressing the left mouse button. Man, this is awfully suspicious to bullet time battle. And you will be able to lock onto your opponent's remark. If you keep pressing it, you will be able to lock onto multiple remarks at the same time. Afterwards, if you release the left mouse button in the time of the tempo marker, an intercept will lock on. It will intercept the lock on remark and destroy it. By destroying remarks, you will be able to damage the soul shields, protecting the opponent and destroying them. However, if you cannot destroy the remarks within the time limit, you will end up getting hurt. During PTA, you can press the escape key to review the controls. But for this PTA, just focus on pressing the left mouse button. Please wait for another time for the other features. Use this constructively and you will start a combo. Keep this going and you'll initiate tempo up. On the flip side, if you keep missing, you'll find yourself in tempo down situation. When the song changes, the tempo changes. This will alter the timing for each button. Please be careful. Last but not least, let me tell you about the final blow. If you destroy all the opponent's soul shields, they will start to give their final argument. That happens, 4 words will be displayed on the top, left, bottom, and right side of the screens. Each of the 4 words corresponds with the WASD keys. If you press the buttons in the right order, you'll be able to compose the words for your final strike. Please make your argument while searching for the words that will trump your opponent's final argument. Also, if you do not deliver your final strike within time limit, this opponent's soul shield will recover. Well then, good luck and have fun! He's a monkey.
What the hell you even saying, you super cutter hick?
He said, oh, what the hell are you even saying, you stupid country hick?
I guess we have no choice but to somehow find out for ourselves.
If the iron skewer is the weapon, then hiding it in the kitchen would be the easiest way to slip by it. But Byaki and I checked the kitchen pretty thoroughly before it even started, which means the weapon was already hidden somewhere we couldn't find it. It could have been in an unexpected place. What would that have been? Where did he hide a long weapon in like an iron skewer? Think carefully.
He said, I'm not hiding anything.
I'm not hiding anything! I'm not hiding anything!
I must reveal that Terra is the conclusive. Reveal to Terra the conclusive evidence that proves he's the killer. Oh boy, here we go. Panic talk action really should be bullet time battle.
Shut up!
Oh, we're starting.
That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Harris Hilton! Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know! Harris Hilton!
I got it! Oh!
Where would the weapon be?
On the meat bone. No? Ah, darn.
Unforgivable! Shut up! That's impossible! Where would the weapon be?
Bone meat? No.
Harris Hilton! Unforgivable! I don't know! Harris Hilton! Where would the weapon be?
On meat the bone? On meat the bone!
Shut up!
Oh wait, hang on.
That's impossible!
I think I got it.
Nonsense! Where would the
It would
weapon
be on the meat. No, on the meat. Ah, shoot.
Unforgivable!
I'm figuring it out. Give me a second.
I don't know. Paris Hilton!
I have no idea what he's saying, man. He's freaking out.
Where would the weapon be?
On. Wait, the meat on the bone on the. I failed. That's no use. What? Hang on, I'm trying to figure it out. Hang on. No. No, there's. Wow. Hey, what? Huh? What? Hang on. I'm not even guilty. What? 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 Stop!
This is our end?
Yes, hang on. I did a
We will never give up.
Hang on.
What the hell are you saying?
Shut up, shut up, shut up. I can't figure out the order. On the meat bone's not it, because I tried that already. The bone on the no. No, the meat on bone no. On the I swear it's on the meat bone.
I'm not hot that piece. I'm hot.
I can't what? It has to be on the meat bone. I've tried that though. Hang on, we're doing this again.
Shut up! That's impossible!
I'm gonna be honest, I like the old one. The old one feels easier.
Unforgivable! I don't know. Paris Hilton!
I have no idea what he's saying.
Shut up! That's impossible! Nonsense! Unforgivable! I don't know. Where would the
It has
weapon
to be on the meat bone. What? Is it meat on the bone? Or bone on the meat?
Where would the weapon be? This is the end.
What?
Could the iron skewer have been hidden inside the piece of meat on the bone?
I don't like
What
it.
are you saying? There's no way I'd hide anything in a place like that.
That's clearly impossible. I mean, that's inside the food.
Impossible. That's what Byakuya and I thought. That's why we overlooked it.
It seems there are no dangerous items like that skewer and the churrascos earlier inside the pile of food. That appears to be the case. Phew, I wouldn't have known if he said fish bones and meat bones were also dangerous items.
But in fact, the only place you could hide the weapon was inside the food that couldn't be inspected. Out of all the dishes you prepared, the only one that could hide a weapon as long as an iron skewer is the meat on the bone.
What now?
I'm using my right to remain silent.
There's no way that exists here.
Yeah, I agree.
We need to confirm this now! So if we eat that tasty-looking piece of meat and find the iron skewer inside, bullseye!
All right. Monokuma or Monami, one of you hurry and bring over that piece of meat.
Wait, but if he took it out, then it wouldn't be there anymore.
Just give me 1 minute. I'll eat the whole thing!
Wait, now hold on a second. Time out.
What are you doing? Hurry up and bring it over.
About that.
I'm kind of tied up.
Huh? Where did
Oh?
Monokuma go?
I'm right here! I'm already eating it! Ah, a bear that eats meat! Wait, now that I think about it, that's pretty normal.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? So yummy! Damn it! That's my meat! I've never eaten anything like it in my entire life! The taste brings me back to my days in the wild.
You never lived in the wild.
This is bad. Seriously, this is really bad.
Why would it be bad, Tara?
My! There's something inside the meat! Look what came out! Is that
an iron skewer?
Check it out. The handle looks like it's made of bone. Pretty clever.
The sword of destruction, encased in bone and sheathed in meat. It brought catastrophe unto Byakuya.
As expected of Teru Teru. Such a fantastic weapon from the ultimate chef.
You're wrong. I'm not the killer. I'm not the kind of person who would kill someone.
I'm getting excited.
You all set me up. You guys set me up so you could blame this on me.
I quite like executions. I'm very excited.
Jeez, what a disappointment. Such an unseemly defense for an ultimate like you. Can you really call that hope?
Hey, Nagito. I'm sorry, but can you just be quiet?
Just shut up.
What? He said, you're all nothing but a bunch of poor, loudmouth, fast food eating hicks.
You don't need to translate anymore. Somehow I can tell what he's trying to say.
What? Let's just deal with Nagito later. More importantly,
I guess we need to settle this. Once and for all. To do that, we need to go over the entire incident from beginning to end and make everything clear.
Why? Go over the entire incident, and then I could prove Teru's crime. That's right. If we don't do that, then we can't end this no matter how much time passes.
So, we need to do it.
It's finally come to this. My throb is chesting. What? Every case has one last feature call to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you'll give a complete summary of the case. You'll have to reduce the order of events in the case in form of a comic book. This reproduction is merely Hajime's imagination, so there will be gaps here and there. Gaps are areas where the number of pieces are missing. It's up to you to complete the comic. Use the truth panels provide. Around 34 truth panels make up one set. Inside that one set, there will be correct panels placed among incorrect panels. If you use all the correct panels contained in one set, it will switch to a new set. What? After that, you'll fill in the holes. You will clear the. After that, if you fill in the holes, you will clear the challenge. I'm pretty sure some of you already noticed, but it will be difficult to complete with so many gaps. But once you fill in some, it will be much simpler. For those who played the previous game, you might hesitate at first, but it's basically the same concept. Okay, that's good. I was worried because I had no idea what you were talking about, and all I could think about is what happened in the other game. Now then, when playing and solving the closing argument, there is a certain trick. If you move the reticle onto the gap on each page, it will display hints at the top of the screen. This type of hint will ask what kind of scene is drawn in the gap. Also, if you move the reticle to the truth panels, it will display a hint as well. This hint explains the scene contained in that panel. Put together in these two hints and think carefully. Of course, don't forget that there will be a time limit. Well then, good luck and have fun. Closing argument start. Oh boy, here we go. That's stock one. Okay. Oh. This one. Nope. I guess this information just... Is there no other options I could pick? Or I can move around still. Okay, good. I was worried I couldn't move around. But I have only these specific ones for now. Then I guess it goes on this one. Yeah. Plus 10 seconds. No, I'm sucking real bad. They have to be used. Right? No. No one's gonna go there. I'm losing a whole lot of my reputation, man. No? Oh wait, no, it goes in the... Okay, hang on. I'm sucking real bad. God damn it. I don't like this way it's presented. No. Good God, I'm doing real bad. I feel stupid. I feel horribly dumb. Oh my God, I don't know. What does it want from me? I'm close to losing all of my reputation. Ah, shit. I'm like one away from being screwed. There we go.
Here's everything that happened in
I'm
this
on
case.
my last little bit of health.
Let's try going over the whole incident, beginning with right after the party started. Byakuya had us gather in the dining hall of the old building near the hotel. He was extra cautious about a murder occurring that night because of a threatening letter he received. Therefore, he decided to throw a party so he could monitor us. Though one person didn't come, the rest of us assembled at the dining hall, and the party was underway.
No pillow still.
But
Crap.
at that time, the trap set by a certain someone was already in motion. They plugged 3 irons into the outlets in the storage room, which nearly capped the power usage. Additionally, they prepared something else that would activate at 11:30 p.m. The air conditioners in the office and dining hall They had already set the timers for these. Thanks to the irons maxing out the power usage, the breaker was tripped when the air conditioners kicked on. Since the windows in the old building were covered, the blackout plunged the dining hall into total darkness. But when that happened, Byakuya took out a specific item that he brought in his case. That item was the night vision goggles. Byakuya was so concerned about a murder occurring that he brought a variety of security equipment with him. When he put on his night vision goggles, Byakuya witnessed a certain someone making a suspicious move. He saw Nagito guiding himself with the desk lamp's power cord so he could get under the table. That's right, everything up to that point was all part of Nagito's plan. The murder warning to Byakuya, the source of the blackout, it was all Nagito. While the blackout was happening, someone else, the real killer, began making their move in the kitchen. The killer probably already knew about Nagito's plan, so they knew a blackout was coming. That's why the killer prepared all the items they would need to commit their crime in the dark beforehand. They needed a light source, which was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand. The long iron skewer used in the churrasco dish. The killer hid that inside that meat with the bone in it. With the weapon and portable stove in hand, the killer stepped out into the hallway. First, they closed the fire door in the hallway so their light source wouldn't peek toward the dining hall. Then, guided by the light, the killer headed toward the storage room and grabbed a specific item. That's right, a tablecloth to block the blood splatter. With this, the killer finished their preparations and snuck under the floorboards through the secret passage. They probably turned off the portable cooking stove at that point, or left it near the entrance of the door. The floor in the dining hall is full of gaps, so there's no way they could have safely held a light source. But thanks to the glowing mark they painted earlier, the killer was able to get beneath the table. Under the table, Byakuya found the knife that had been hidden there.
I'm awfully quiet, I realize that, but you know,
He
whatever.
probably wouldn't have gotten killed, but
I'm very intently listening to this
he
story.
had to retrieve that knife. And at that moment, the killer lurking beneath the floorboard stabbed straight up with the iron skewer. The killer had been waiting in the dark for the moment when the glowing paint began to move. After they murdered Byakuya, the killer purposefully shouted from beneath the floorboards to make it seem like they were still in the dining hall. Afterward, they came out from underneath the floorboards and rushed back to the kitchen. And then, after hiding the murder weapon in the kitchen, they rejoined the group as if nothing had happened. There's only one person who would have been able to commit this crime, especially if that person is someone who'd think of an unexpected way to hide a weapon inside food.
A stretch.
Isn't that right, Teru Hanamura?
Hanamura? That's how you say it?
That's what happened. How about it? Did I get anything wrong?
I made a whole lot of mistakes.
This is a mistake. A mistake, I tell you. I would never kill anyone.
I'm like on my last bit of reputation.
Never.
You know, man, what a crybaby.
Seems this is the end.
Can't handle a little accusation there, buddy, can ya? Tisk, tisk, tisk. I did horrible, didn't I? I got a B. You know, it's not bad. I could have gotten an A. But I got a B. Do a celebratory shot of water. I'm guessing the amount of times they said under the table was about maybe like a bit over 20. They didn't use that much water this time. I started up here, it's down here. There was a lot more last time. They got tired of using the same phrase over and over again. I could have done better, but it just was so bad.
It looks like your argument has come to a close. Oops, I lost control of my wild side for a second. Was that a side effect of the meat I just ate? Well, putting that aside, let's move along to the nerve-wracking voting time! Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote. Oh, just a reminder, make triple sure you vote for someone. If you don't vote, I'm gonna eat you up just like that meat from earlier.
Didn't that meat thing have blood technically on it? Or Byakuya's blood on it because, you know, it got inserted back into the meat after being stabbed.
Why did this happen?
Be quiet,
Who will be
Monome.
chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
I'm excited for this execution. That's probably something I shouldn't be saying, but I enjoy the creative detail that comes into these things.
Such heart-pounding excitement!
I'm probably some form of a sociopath. That's fairly quiet and subdued. Glasgow Island. All rise.
Correct!
That's right. This time the blackened responsible for killing Byakuya Togami is Teruteru Hanamura.
No.
Thank you. You said it for me.
You...
Are you serious? Out of all these people, are you saying the Ponce? Ponce? You're saying a Ponce like him? I don't know what a Ponce is. Is the one who killed Byakuya? But... Okay, thank you. Why? Why did you kill him?
You've got it wrong.
It was a mistake. I'm telling you, it was just a mistake. I was only trying to save you guys.
Hey.
I was only trying to stop Nagito from murdering one of you. Huh? Trying to stop? What do you mean? I spent all morning in the old building preparing dishes for the party, and I heard weird laughter from near the dining hall. And when I peeked over there, I saw him. I saw Nagito in the middle of cleaning do, putting a knife under the table. I had a bad feeling about it, so I continued to watch what he was doing. I saw him place the irons he brought in the storage room and mess around with the air conditioner timers. Ooh. Plus, he was grinning, just grinning by himself the whole time. So I questioned him. When that happened, he... Oh, he's still okay.
You caught me?
Oh, I've been caught?
What?
I've been caught?
Hey!
What are you doing? What are you scheming? I'm planning to kill someone, of course. Tara, just to let you know, it's pointless for you to try and stop me. If you stop me now, it doesn't matter. I will never give up. Whether it's tomorrow or the day after or the days beyond that, I'll definitely start the killing.
Impossible!
What? No matter how much you want to leave this island, it's just... I see. So that's what you think.
Well...
But that's not it all. That's not it at all. It isn't about my survival. I just want the killing to start.
What?
What are you saying? I love everyone here, and that's why I want to be a good use to them. I love the Ultimates, and I admire them for being the symbols of hope.
Amazing!
That's right. In the name of hope, I love everyone's talents from the bottom of my heart. That's why. I don't want them to lose against something like killing. I want them to prove to me that hope will never lose, no matter how daunting that despair they face may seem. I want everyone to prove to me that hope will never lose to despair. I don't think that's the way to do it.
No.
What are you saying? I don't understand at all.
See?
See? Isn't it typical that you're faced Isn't it typical that if you face a strong enemy, you will become even stronger yourself? Which means the stronger the despair you face, the stronger everyone's hope will become, right? I want to see that brightness. In order to see that, I'm going to become everyone's stepping stone. Oh boy. You're definitely a masochist. I want to see your hope shine. It's as simple as that. That's right. I yearn for the powerful hope that can overcome any kind of despair.
Kidding, right?
Are you kidding? Don't tell me you're actually serious.
Man.
So you don't understand. That's fine. I don't really mind. I'm just a obsessed fanboy. That's all that. I'm just an obsessed fanboy, so that's all right in this. That this love of mine is unrequited. I suppose I could be called the ultimate fanatic. Ultimate fanatic.
No way.
Is there something wrong with you? He's just deranged, man, and I like that. I'm into the deranged bit. I just like characters like that, man. You don't question it. Really? Do you really think so? Do you really think there's something wrong with me?
Hey.
But isn't that what love is? I don't think so. Nagito, what's the meaning of this? Explain to me. Explain it to me. I don't understand anything about the story at all.
See?
You see, if you have a favorite boxer, you don't want him to fight against a strong opponent. Don't you want him to fight against a strong opponent and win?
Don't fuck with me!
You better not compare us to that.
What?
Huh? Am I wrong? It's given that the trials are necessary to become strong, and the harsher the trial, the stronger you become, no? For mere humans, killing is simply a tragedy, but for worthy humans, a trial such as this can elevate their status to an even higher level.
Amazing.
It's amazing to me that someone as untalented as myself could become that trial. There's no point in someone like me surviving. It's far more significant for me to die, like as everyone's trial.
Great.
There's no greater honor than becoming the foundation so that your values may ascend to breather new heights.
What's going on?
Stop it, you're seriously starting to piss me off.
What's going on?
I don't understand at all. Are you saying you basically want to commit murder for fun? It's not the same as killing someone for fun, but I guess it looked the same in your eyes. I have no intention of surviving or leaving you all to die. That's why you didn't mind when Terra discovered. You didn't mind when Terra discovered your plan?
That's wrong.
Or perhaps it was intentional too. Huh?
So...
Nagito wanted to involve us in the killing. Plus, it'd be better for him if the mystery was more complex. That's why you blatantly revealed your plan to Terra. You expected to pique Terra's curiosity, and you looked forward to the mystery becoming more complex. Well, you're basically right. It's true I was looking forward to that. That's why I took the time to tell him about the secret passage I found while I was planning. That was your doing as well?
Right.
I casually mentioned it. Oh, it's dangerous if you fall. Don't get too close to it. This dude, he's seriously batshit crazy. He's insane. That's right. That's why I tried to stop him, you know?
However...
But why did you kill Byakuya instead? I don't know! Because Nagito was the one who was supposed to take the knife. That's why I aimed it and thrust the iron spear there. But why was Byakuya the one who died? It was supposed to be Nagito, not him. Byakuya probably tried to stop Nagito from grabbing the knife. And then, in place of Nagito... No, I don't think that's it. Huh?
Perhaps...
Byakuya was probably trying to protect Nagito.
What?
What did you say?
See?
Because Byakuya said so, didn't he? Don't worry, as long as I'm the leader, I won't let anyone become the victim.
I will guide you all.
That much I promise. Could it be, in order to keep that promise? As long as he was wearing the night vision goggles, I'm sure he saw someone moving under the floorboards. That someone was aiming for Nagito.
Why?
So Byakuya gave his life to protect Nagito even though he was trying to take the knife? I see, Byakuya is amazing. To keep his promise to protect everyone, he actually threw his own life away. And yet...
Such despair.
I never expected an ending like this. Such despair. What? But we shouldn't let him die in vain. I'm sure everyone will become even stronger by overcoming this despair.
No way.
Could it be you knew Byakuya would protect you, so you set him up to fail?
Someone like
Of course
me?
not. I'm not that good at calculating. It's just I just took some precautionary measures, and the results of that were going to be fun for me. Going to be my fun for later. Just kidding.
How unexpected.
But I never expected it would turn out like this. I never thought I'd be the one to survive. since it was my life that has been saved, I didn't just want to waste it. That's why I decided to help Teru. Why? Well, because Teru decided to commit this crime because all he had... But because he also had strong hope, right? Which means his actions were motivated by hope. If he was willing to go that far, I thought he might be truly the person whose existence I was waiting for. I thought he might be the one that hope could defeat any type of despair. In order for me to confirm it, I decided to help Teru. What do you mean, confirm? Just stop it already.
Well...
Plus, I couldn't really help myself. I also emphasized to Teru. After all, he wanted to kill me, but he ended up killing Byakuya instead, you know? If I left him there in that confused state, this trial might have been ruined, right?
Isn't that right?
But in order for our hope to grow, this trial was absolutely necessary. That's why I decided to help him. Fair enough? Question mark? I told him I don't care if I die, so you should just focus on escaping the silence.
Right?
Those are my exact words to him right before the investigation. Isn't that right, Teru? That's a great response. In the end, my help just wasn't good enough, and it turned out to be a bad ending for Teru. But you should be proud of yourself. You will not die in vain.
Great!
You'll become a splendid sacrifice for everyone else, so their hope can grow even more powerful.
Impossible!
Sacrifice?
Shut up! Shut up!
Seriously, stop it already. You're gonna go crazy if you keep listening to you.
Hey!
Is it really okay if I just leave this crazy bastard alone?
Huh?
Isn't it better if we just fucking kill him off?
Yeah!
Kill! He said kill! Oh, kill, he said. High school students are so violent these days. But the person who gets killed now isn't Nagito, it's Teru.
What's the matter?
You didn't forget, right? Because I already told you at the beginning, right? If the blackened killer loses, it's a fun punishment that awaits them.
Wait!
Hold on.
No.
That was... How should I put this? An accident. An act of self-defense. Not intentional. Anyway, I feel it's possible it's not my fault.
Hey!
It doesn't matter if it's an accident, self-defense, or intentional. A murder is still a murder. If you kill someone, that's murder.
Hey!
But isn't there, like, any sympathy judgments? Accentuating circumstances? Or maybe probation?
Impossible!
With any of those claims.
That's
not...
Hey!
Hey, save me, you guys. I was just trying to stop Nagito, so...
Why
Be honest.
you?
After learning Nagito's plan, you saw an opportunity, right? You probably thought nobody would ever find out if you killed him after messing up his plan, right? That's what you thought, right? You're wrong. There's no way a person who has no malice would kill someone like that. In truth, you were desperate to kill Nagito, and willing to sacrifice everybody else to survive, right? Just be honest already. At least in the end.
No.
There we go. That's my cry.
What is...
Teru!
Why?
If only you didn't try to kill Nagito. If only you didn't try to kill Nagito, Byakuya would still be alive. Why did you try to commit a murder? Answer me, Teru. I just want to go home.
I needed to go back home no matter what!
Because she's waiting for me. Mama is waiting for me at home. She's waiting all by herself for the day I graduate Hope's Peak Academy and come home.
Okay, I'm going now. When I come back, I think we should talk again about opening an Aoyama and Azabu location.
Oh my, you're still talking about that?
Oh, I'm serious. The Academy guarantees success for its graduates, right? So, I know it's gonna be difficult by yourself, but wait for me until then, okay?
I feel like this is supposed to give me sympathy, but I do not feel any sympathy for him. He's a perv.
Yes, you're right. Then I'll just have to do my best to keep the Hanamura Diner from going out of business until then.
Mom, you don't have to work so hard. What if you collapse again while I'm gone?
I'll be fine. Moms are strong. I won't lose to some illness.
I know that already. I know that already.
I promise. I promised her I'd become a full-fledged cook and save the Hanamura diner. Mama is waiting for me to keep that promise. Even though she's sick and alone, she's still waiting for me.
That's why I need to go home!
Teru! But if we were told our memories were stolen, and that several years had passed since our first day, I don't think several years have passed.
Hey!
Probably like 3 or 4. Then what happened to the Hanamura diner? What happened to my mom who's still waiting for me? So you did believe that Monokuma...
Damn it!
You're saying all along it's okay, I'll never believe something like this. So why?
Wrong!
I still don't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. It all has to be a lie.
That's why I wanted to go home!
I wanted to go home and confirm it. I just wanted to make sure it was all just a lie. I wanted to make sure I was still alive and had a place to call home. Oh wait, I still had a place to call home. It said nothing about being alive. Oh god. Teru, you. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It's not that Teru. It's not that Teru didn't believe it. He believed it more than anybody else here. That's why he kept denying it, because he believed it. He needed to deny it. Damn it, if I only knew how he felt, something like this never would have happened. I don't want to know how he felt. He's a perv. I wanted to confirm by any means necessary. I had to do something. That's when I heard Nagito's plan. I found out he was gonna kill someone if I left him alone. That's why.
Fine.
So, you wanted the first kill?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, you guys. Doesn't mean I wanted to sacrifice any of you, but it was the only thing I could do. And I ended up killing Byakuya instead of Nagito.
I think I'm the one who went crazy.
Teru. I see, interesting, but as far as motives go, motives to kill are concerned, I wanted to see your mom. Wanting to see your mom is so boring. What?
So... Yahoo!
Well, it seems there's no point basking in the afterglow, so let's hurry up and begin the punishment.
You can't!
Jeez! Get out of my way!
That's okay.
Well now.
There, now that annoying little sister has been dealt with, let's get back to business.
Wait!
Hold on a sec. I'm not asking for your forgiveness anymore, but at least...
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
Thank you for interrupting me. Let me speak. I've prepared a very special punishment for Teru Hanamura, the ultimate cook.
Hey!
Help me, chef! No, wait, that's not what I...
Please!
Please tell me at least, what happened to the Hanamura diner? Mama.
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
Oh boy, here we go.
Lies! I won't believe this!
He's speaking for me. Perfect. I won't believe it.
Mama!
He's a mama's boy, isn't he? This is what I've been excited for. Oh boy, here we go. Teru has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Oh. Maybe something similar to Leon? That's kind of what happened to Leon. The ultimate character execution executed. Missiles? What? He should be dead by now. How is he still alive? I don't think lava works like that. that was a boring execution. Not gonna lie, that felt kind of tame. I was expecting it, since it was like the first trial, that it'd be a really cool and really nice opening execution. Like, that's what Leon's was. I really liked Leon's execution. That was boring. Not gonna lie, that was kind of... I didn't like it. That was a boring execution. Anyways. Yahoo! Extreme!
Yeah!
Ah, the adrenaline is rushing through me. Teru!
Damn it!
Are you fucking serious? Man, I'm great at this.
How cruel.
Why did you do something so cruel?
What?
Huh? Didn't you learn when you were in elementary school, if you badmouth someone, the teacher writes it in a note, makes whoever you badmouth read it to you in front of the class?
No.
I've never had that happen before. Then again, I don't know. When that happens, only then do you think about how it feels to be badmouthed. The same applies to murder. I don't
What do you
so
say?
You're the one that drove him to it. So cruel. This is just too cruel.
Nice.
Well, it can't be helped. Rules are rules, and this is a killing rule after all. What rule? You're the one who's breaking the rules. Huh? I can't just let that slide. What do you mean? When you mentioned the motive earlier, didn't you also promise something? However, there is a catch. Don't tell me the catch is... figured it out yet? That's right, you guys have to kill each other! That's my bargaining point! You guys want to know, right? Want about your school memory? You want your school memories returned? Right? Then you better start killing. A penny for your thoughts and a murder for your memories. Why didn't you tell Taro about his mom or his diner? He had the right to know. Yeah, us too. We all have the right to know.
Bastard!
Hurry up and tell us what you did when you... Hurry up and tell us. What did you mean earlier when you mentioned our school memories? I promised to remember your memories after killing Bien. Huh? You're gonna do it? But telling them is kind of what? But I never told you guys. I never told you guys I'd tell you right away. What? Twisting the logic.
Not fair.
That's not fair.
Of course.
Of course, I'll keep my promise to return your memories someday. But it's not clear when that someday will actually be. I mean, he's not wrong. It's not fair, but it's not wrong. He never actually did specify when. I must excuse myself as well. There's something I need to do.
Huh?
Well, what the heck? That's not fair. They both run away.
Then...
Monokuma said he had us wrapped around his finger. Monokuma had us wrapped around his finger after all.
Stupid.
He doesn't even have fingers. Taro, you stupid.
Such despair.
An ending like this is just full of despair. Seriously, tragic despair. But still, at a time like this, as symbols of hope, you guys need to keep doing your best. You, why are you smiling?
Crap!
How can you smile in a situation like this, you creep?
Nope.
Hold on, I'm sad too, you know. Didn't I tell you? From the bottom of my heart, I truly love you all. You ultimates who inspire hope. Your splendid talents. There's no way I could be happy when we've lost such a talented individual.
Don't fuck with me!
Don't go saying creepy shit, I'll fucking kill you. Please, kill me anytime. Ah, you're suicidal as well. Lovely.
What?
Huh? If you hate me, I don't mind you killing me. I've already prepared myself to become your stepping stone. And if absolute hope can be born from that, then my life is nothing special. How messed up are you?
Hey.
However, if you're going to kill me, make sure you discuss it with me beforehand, okay? You see, if you do that, then I can cooperate with the killer. Are you seriously intending to help the killer? It's probably not that big of a deal. If you're students of Hope's Academy, if you're symbols of hope who possess the chosen talent, then it shouldn't matter if you guys are matter to you guys at all if you cooperate with the killer, right? Or if I cooperate with the killer. I'm struggling to read now because suddenly I have to do a lot of that. Declaring so confidently that you'll side with the killer.
Hey!
Maybe this was his plan all along. Since he's willing to work with the killer, he wants us to think that he's better for us not to kill him. Well, I don't mind what you think of me. In actuality, thanks to Byakuya, I'm starting to feel a small desire to live.
This is exciting!
Mostly, I just want everyone to watch everyone destroy all the despair that comes for you. One after another. Or one after the other. Whatever. Just kidding. Hey, can I punch you? I won't be satisfied until I punch you. Fine. Let's just stop this already. It's going to be a waste of time if we keep dealing with him.
What?
Huh? Even Hajime hates me now?
How unfortunate.
That stings. I felt you and I were quite similar. What does that...
Isn't that right?
You hold special feelings towards Hope Academy, just like me. Don't put me in the same category as you.
Hey.
But how can you say you're not? Monokuma said it himself. We don't know anything about each other's true nature. I think I know your true nature pretty well now. No. If it's true that our school memories were stolen, it's the same as not knowing our true selves too. Especially for you, right? Someone who can't even remember what his talent is? Akane, please feel free to punch him. Will do!
Wait!
Hold on! Well, please stop this at once! Nothing will come from fighting like this. There is something we must do.
Huh?
Something else?
Please listen.
We must not argue with each other in a place like this. There is something more important we must do.
Let me ask.
Which is... do our best.
You fiend.
Well?
We must first leave here and get some rest. And then, we shall work together and do our best. Do our best so that we never come back here again.
Perhaps.
That is what I believe we must do.
I am sorry.
I am sorry if I only was better... If only I was a better motivational speaker. No, that really touched my heart. You're totally right. What we need to do now is do our best. If we do our best, it's definitely going to pay off, right?
Yes.
Yes, that is right.
Like...
But what do we have to work hard at? I do not know, but we must do our best. Jeez, I don't get you at all. Are you some kind of moron?
Well? It's
It's fine if you don't know. What matters if you hold on to the feeling that you have to do your best.
right?
So let's do our best to make sure that killing like this never happens again.
But
But it's scary doing our best, but it's the only option. There's no way I'm doing what Nagito said.
I'm gonna do it!
Alright, I don't know what you're talking about, but let's do our best for now.
Fine.
Very well. Even if we're not able to change the future, I guess we should at least change tomorrow. Okay. Damn fiend, I won't give up till the very end. I won't die in vain. I'll give my entire existence, my entire power, my entire body and soul to fight to the very end. Yeah, you're right. Let's definitely work together and leave this island. Do our best. We kept telling ourselves that phrase over and over again. Even though we knew they were just cheap, meaningless, empty words. Regardless, we still said it. And if we continued to say it over and over again without stopping, thus the curtain had fallen upon the class trial where Byakuya and Teru were sacrificed. Afterwards, we left the trial grounds and returned to the mainland of Jabberwock Island. For the first time being, we decided to go back to our cottages. Camera vision? No, not yet. After experiencing something like that, there was no way I could fall asleep. I gave up, got out of bed, and began to walk over to the hotel grounds for no real reason. After not doing much of anything, I dully looked up at the sky. Very pretty sky. And there, just like before, there it was, the night sky brimming with stars. Stars that looked like they were about to fall into my hands like fluttering snow. Didn't you say that before? Didn't you say that last time you looked up at the stars? As I looked up at such a beautiful night sky, I can go anywhere. That thought crossed my mind for some reason. This sky is connected to anywhere, even to my daily life. That's why I might be able to go home. You're definitely gonna go home. You're the protagonist. You can't die. That's not allowed. That's right. I'm definitely going to go home. That's when it happened. As I stared up at the night sky, I felt a strange convergence of sensation. And then, while I continued to stare at the night sky, I felt my entire body stiffen with that sensation. Isn't this...
Is someone watching me?
What? 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 The heck? Chapter 1, Destination Despair. End. I clapped for it. Surviving students. 14. Oh boy, here we go.
Danganronpa.
To be continued. Oh boy. I obtained a present. You have obtained present. 3-star badge. You've obtained a present. Wooden stick.
For a long time,
Shut up.
humans have been taught that if you try hard enough, you can accomplish anything.
Shut up. Shut up. Hey, I want to look at my iPad real quick. Huh. It's doing fine. No one cares, Nagito. Magical what? Experience the battles between Monami and the Monobeast that occurred behind the scenes. What is this? Oh! This is a... Oh. No. We'll save that. That'll be like an end thing that we do. How do I get out? I hit the wrong button. Once I finish the game, I'll do that, I guess. Save that for the end. I have no idea what that is, but you know. Anyways, we're gonna do a quick there we go. Give me 1 second. I do a few more things. There, put on music. Put there we go. Turn it down a tiny bit. Okay, so that took about 2 hours, and I don't have any time left. I gotta go. So I'm gonna find some thing to do. I'm great at this. If you cannot tell, I'm great. Anyways, that was fun. I still believe that was a very boring execution, which is kind of a morbid thing to say, probably. But I believe it's true. I think it was a fairly, I guess, subdued, but still kind of boring at the same time. I don't know. I didn't like it that much. I felt like it could have been better compared to like other ones that I've seen. But then again, I've only seen the first game once, so I don't know. And that was fun. Next stream I'll most likely be doing Hollow Knight because I did 2 days of Danganronpa. Give a break from reading. I cannot do it for the life of me. Take a break from that.